Okay, I fixed it. All right. Okay, ads are going. Yeah, I got a few aces back in my prime. Oh, hell yeah. No, my door. My door disappeared. I forgot about that. I don't even remember what door I used. Hold on, let me fix the door real quick while people are in ads. Pretty sure it was a double door. Oh. Hello, Rula. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? I don't remember what door I had. It's so sad. I'm sure I can look, but... You know what? I think I had windows here too. Why did that disappear? That's annoying. I'm doing fine. What about you? I'm doing well. Other than being annoyed that my door and my windows disappeared on my build. What have you been up to today? It was a big red door. Can you imagine? I'm gonna try and pull up my reference images for it real quick and see if I can... Nope. Wrong one. Let's see. See if I can replicate it real quick. And then once everyone gets back from ads, I'll give you a quick little tour of what we have so far, and then we'll jump into the build. Okay, I'm looking for the front right here. Okay, there were no windows. It is a double door. It does actually look like we had a dark brown double door, so let's do that instead. Well, not that we did, but the... Is that good? I actually might want it to be a black door because I don't think the dark brown looks good. And my lights went away too? What the heck? Did we have these? Ugh, that's so annoying. Oh no, there are windows. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was a window right here too. Freaking Sims. Ah! I hate everything. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna, let's just put this here. No, we gotta switch over here. Put this here. It's so hard to see everything. I'm so sorry, y'all. Here we go. Okay. Question of the day. I'd be a chonky lazy cat. I love that. I love that. Damn, what a mansion. It looks so cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on it. Chat helped me out as much as they could. I'm really proud of what we made. I'll show you the inside in a second. I'm just trying to fix this because The Sims deleted my front door and my windows here and my lights and everything. So let me get this fixed real quick. What am I trying to do? Testing, cheats true, bb.move objects on, bb.show hidden objects. All right, great. So we're going to do this. I do believe that it was something like this. And then there were big windows on the side, but I legitimately cannot remember which ones they were. I will fix it later. It is on the gallery, so I could go back and see there. We're just gonna do that for now. All right, let me zoom out. Welcome back from ads, everyone, by the way. This is our mansion we've been working on for the last 3 months. We built the exterior back in April. See, it deleted all of my stuff here too. What the actual heck? I'm grumpy about it. This is not what I want. I worked so hard and then it goes and deletes my stuff? How dare? Let's do here. And here. Sure, we'll just copy the other side. All right, save before it deletes anything again. All right, and then over here is poolside. We've got a nice little deck here, or patio. I don't know, what would you call this? This thing. And then we've got all of our rooms on the inside. So this is our entryway. We've got a few little parameters, like we have to add a cat to each room, and each room has to have some type of Winterfest decor. So, and all of these rooms were built with donor requests. So we have an all pink room, we have this lavender room. This room was requested to be purple. We had someone request the weirdest lamp in the game. But yeah, we have some really fun rooms so far. This is our giraffe room. We've got a plant room over here. Question of the day, Quagsire. What is a Quagsire? I'm going to need you to tell me more. I decided it was a hobbit for anyone who didn't hear that. Thanks, EA, right? Can't have shit with Electronic Arts, truly. This is our plant room over here. We've got our goth dining room. Again, all of these are random requests and or wheel spins that gave us these. So if everything looks a little disconnected, that's why. It is by design. This is our pastel yellow kitchen, complete with a butler's pantry in here. And then I think that's all the rooms downstairs. Then we go upstairs and we have our woohoo room. Quagsire is best boy. I sent a picture of him to General. Best boy. Must see. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Tell me all about him. I don't know anything about him. Tell me, please. All right. This is our woohoo room, complete with a full wall mirror. We've got a pride flag. We've got, you know, a place for people to drop off their stuff. Some frogs. And then we have a bathroom. Which you can't really appreciate unless I do this, because it also has to have Winterfest decorations. But that's our bathroom. And then we've got... This tour gets longer every time because we make more stuff every time. We've got a really fun gamer room, complete with a mini fridge and a microwave. We've got a really big TV, a nice little gaming station, computer gaming station over here. Areas for books for all the games you like. We've got our Funko Pop creatures over here. They're not actually Funko Pops, but they're the Sims 4 version of Funko Pops. I really like this room. It's nice. I would never leave. And then, is that everything upstairs? I think so. And then we've got our basement. So if you go this way, there's a little staircase here. And if you go downstairs, you go into this basement, and apparently the game also deleted my bookshelf door, which is very rude. No? Hello? That's the bookshelf door, right? There we go. Should it be facing this way or the other way? I don't think it makes sense to face the other way because that's down the stairs. But yeah, so down here, we've got a D&D gaming room, a D&D room, D&D themed, and you play D&D. And then in order to kind of make this a little more immersive, there's this hallway, and you have to solve puzzles to get through each of the doors, theoretically. Obviously, we don't have that actually set up, but then your reward is the cupcake machine at the end. Then down this hallway, there's a little closet that looks like it might be a utility closet that leads into the locked down door that leads into our bunker, which is the room we're going to be continuing today. But then over here, we did work on our indoor pool, and I wanted to make it look like a cave. So I spent a lot of time placing these individual rocks, and we've got our spa space over here tied to this indoor pool. So yeah, that is our mansion so far. We've only got a couple of more requests to fulfill, I guess. So I don't think we're actually going to have a specific theme for each of the other rooms, but hopefully we'll be able to fulfill all of the actual requests today. And I am now realizing we need to paint these black on the outside. So I'm going to do that real quick. Great. Perfect. But yeah, our bunker, we have our gardening space to grow food here. You should probably put some grow lights on the wall, or quote unquote grow lights. Our pantry. Oh, hey, Breakos, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. 6 months, half a year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Hold on, let me catch up. Hi, I'm in video only mode for now. We'll join later. Okay. Max can't hear me, so I'm just going to reply with a little emote. There we go. All right. Let's see. He's a Pokemon from Gen 2, just a silly little guy. Oh. What are his powers though? What does he do? If Pokemon are options, I would switch to Lugia? Who is this? Tell me more, Tomato. As long as you still have the Zelda rug. We do. Upstairs in the gaming room. I think. It should be there. If not, the game deleted it. And that's EA's fault, not my fault. Okay. Yeah, so we have a gardening space, pantry. I wanted to make this space very open because I wanted it to feel uncomfortable. I want everyone to be watched and noticed at all times. We've got a little toilet here, the little squatting toilet. These things just made sense down here. We'll fill that shelf with stuff if we need to. And then since you can fit a max total of 8 Sims in a household, we put 8 beds. Again, all in one room. We've got 2 wardrobes back here. It's just supposed to feel a little uncanny in this space. And that, again, is by design, on purpose. Everything is white, stark, sterile, uncomfy a little bit, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what we're going to be continuing to work on today. Let me get this to go away. There we go. Perfect. I'm trying to remember exactly what we were working on last time, if there was something that I was supposed to be doing. But since I came up with the idea of the grow lights, we're going to go ahead and start there and add some lights that look like they could be grow lights. Maybe these other lights look like they could be grow lights. These do too, but I kind of want them to be on the wall. Oh, there we go. I feel like these might be good. We could also have them hang from the ceiling, but again, I just kind of want it to feel a little uncomfy. And I feel like these give that vibe. Yeah. There we go. Grow lights. Question of the day, so difficult, but based on a number of which creature are you quizzes I took, likely a dragon. Ooh, a dragon is a fantastic answer. I love that. Welcome in, Frustration. How are you? I love dragons. Dragons are probably my favorite mythological creature. Okay. If you were in a bunker and you were creeped out, what would you be looking at? What would you be seeing in your POV, I guess? That hangs right off. That's not fun. Hey, yeah, I've told this story before, but I gave my first speech in speech class in college was about dragons. Someone growing mushrooms. Okay. Mushrooms. Should we just lay some mushrooms down? Why does it look why does she look like that? Why is she so small? Why are you so small? What's the creepiest looking mushroom? Probably the green ones. Why is that so small? I'm sure that's not supposed to be that small. Oh, when I place it, it gets bigger. That's weird. Yeah. Great. That works. Question of the day, I'd be a koala. They sleep around 22 hours per day. That's fair. Koalas are very silly creatures. They are very silly. And sassy, I feel like. And very particular. You know what? No, I don't want this place to be whimsical. Though I do like, I don't know if I would call would I call this guy whimsical? He is kind of creepy. You know what? Maybe we do this. No, I don't want to add too much whimsy to this space. We have to add 5 gnomes randomly throughout the lot. So I was thinking maybe we could do that, but I feel like it's a little too whimsical to add. I don't know. Maybe he's watching over. I don't know. How do we do this? Hold on. Let me see if I can get this guy to do what I want him to. What if he's just in that corner? Then it's less whimsical and more he's watching you. And then maybe I move these mushrooms over here so that this is the mushrooms spot because that gnome has mushrooms. All right, we've added 1. So we'll mark that down. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Question. Hold on. Lab equipment would scare me. Okay. Oh, lab equipment. Okay, we can make that work. Question of the day, a cat, but specifically the cat begging for pizza. GIF. I'm gonna call it GIF. I've agreed. I switch them up in my head. Hello, Feather. Welcome in. How are you? It has been a while. Granted, I did take a 2-week break, so that is probably part of that. How are you? How's your day going? Let's see. Okay, lab equipment. Microscope. Oh my god. Probably not that microscope. Do we have a smaller microscope? No. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if this fits for us. What other lab equipment is there? Like potion? Junior wizard. No, that's not really creepy because it's, kids doing science, which isn't. There is this green stuff. What lab equipment do I have access to in the packs that I have? Maybe I'll go into hobbies. Activities and skills. There's no need for a telescope. This medical thing might be creepy enough. It's for pets, but it's like kind of worn out. It gives the vibe of a little scary. I kind of like that. It could be a little spooky. Let's see. Creative probably won't cut it. We'll see. I'm good having kind of a lazy day, but it's been nice. Nice. That sounds lovely. Lazy days, sometimes we need some lazy days. Lazy days can be a blessing. Sometimes they can feel really heavy, depending on why the day is lazy, but sometimes we need them. But either way, I'm glad it's been nice. What have you been up to lately? Anything new, exciting, boring, the same going on in your life? Okay, I don't see anything that is creepy there. Ooh, what about the dead things in jars? How do I get those? Dead things in jars. Maybe I'll run across them. If not, I will search for it. We could also do like a treadmill. Keep in shape. The zombies are coming. Outdoor activities. We're not really outdoors here. And again, we're trying to not do whimsy. Wall-mounted air conditioning unit. That could be good. Sure, we'll do that. Everybody likes to argue about the pronunciation of GIF, but if you want to make everybody visibly upset, make it rhyme with knife. Gife? Water heater. Do we want hot water down here? No. Gife. That's wild. Have you done this in person before? And if so, I need to know what the people did. I need to know how people responded. Just got back from visiting my brother who lives in Minnesota for a few days, which was really fun. Oh, lovely. How was it up there? Was it super smoky? I hope they're handling the wildfire smoke okay. Oh, snap. We do need a Winterfest decoration for this space, too. Maybe that's the one whimsical thing we have. I keep putting this tree everywhere, but it does really work for this space. I feel like it's a cop-out, but I don't know. I feel like it works. Why is it invisible? It looks like it's invisible there. All right. Anything else that looks a little creepy? Street gallery. No. Okay, I think that was it. So let's do jar. Because I swear there's jars of dead things somewhere, you know? Empty jars. We do have to add a kitchen in here somewhere. Storage jar. Do they not change color? Oh, they do. Gray, maybe gray. There's the white ones. I think gray and white could be good. Yeah. Oh, I guess we could maybe we do this one. Maybe we do this as Winterfest decor instead, because I've done that other tree everywhere else. I'm not trying to get out of doing the Winterfest decorations. I just thought it would fit in here. Yeah, that's the one thing that they have to remind them of anything green. Oh yeah, on my way home from D&D yesterday, I saw 3 deer and a moose and a beaver. Oh my god! That's such a nice ride. Crazy car ride, that one. That's crazy. That's really cool. How far apart were they from each other? Was it like a really long drive, or was it just, 5 minutes apart from each other? Maybe there was a meeting. Maybe there was a congregation of the wild animals and they were all added to it. It actually was better this weekend, so that was good, but there's still some lingering. Gotcha. Okay. I'm glad it's going away, but yeah, smoke is Smoke is never fun to deal with. Okay. Jar. I can't remember. Do y'all remember the name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? It's like when you visit space, you can get things in jars, like aliens in jars. Alien juice, fossilized alien skull. That could be considered creepy, right? Let's do that. Let's see. Hold on. Let's put that right here. You know, all of the things that remind them of everything creepy. You know what? Maybe we put all of the gnomes. Maybe we put all of the gnomes in this room. Just hide them, you know, like people wouldn't notice them until they start looking around and they're like, why are there so many gnomes here? Okay, that's 2. Only doing the creepiest of gnomes. Wait, what if we did the nude one back here? Hold on. I'm gonna do that. Gnome. Yes, absolutely. This is what I signed up for. And again, we're going to try and make them like small so they're not really super noticeable, but they're just hiding everywhere. They were a few miles apart. Okay, gotcha. Who knows? There maybe was still a congregation, but that's really cool. I've seen a moose in person, but it was really far away. It was a mama moose and a baby moose, and they were in a lake, and that was really cool. Moose can be very intimidating. Oh, you know what? Actually, I've seen another one. I saw another one closer up. It was sleeping in a forest. And I did manage to get that one on video. I actually don't know where that video is now, which is a bummer. I think maybe the gray ones go here. Let's see, we can do the white ones here. We can rearrange everything. All right, Moonlit Keepsake. Oh, that was from the event. All right, anything else that's creepy? Mounted anglerfish. Let's see. We could do some like crates of stuff. Again, we need to do a kitchen too, so I feel like there's gonna have to be a door off this way somewhere where we actually have more stuff for this. All right, let's see. Let's connect it here and we'll create again another archway so it can still be called the same room. Should we do a bigger one? Okay. I think, is it too gross if I put the bathroom in the kitchen room? Because my plan was to do like, let's see, something like this, where you had really no privacy. And then I guess you'd have a sink here too. The most basic sink, probably like this. And that's your bathroom. That was my plan. And we're going to do back on the outside. There we go. But then if I have the kitchen over here, I feel like that might be gross. Moose are horrifying. That's fair. That's fair. Moose can fuck you up. So that's fair. Question today. I think Uncle Pecos from Tom and Jerry, he has a very bad stutter just like me. Aww. I love that. I don't remember Uncle Pecos. Hold on. I did love Tom and Jerry. Oh my god, yes! I do remember him. Why could I see you cosplaying as Uncle Pecos? Rula, I could see you cosplaying as Uncle Pecos. I love that. My dad was a game warden in the heart of Manitoba back in the day. He was way more scared of moose than bears. Yeah, moose will fuck you up. Moose are very, can be very intense. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's put let's put this back over here. There we go. All right, now it's not clipping. I think I am going to put, oh wait, we need a shower too. We do need a shower. That does need to happen. We could do, okay, so maybe actually what we do kind of ruins my plan though. I really like this corner here. How can we make this still work? Maybe we just do a different shower. Hold on. If you have kids, you need a tub. We could just do the shower out in the open. Ooh. That's the closest to gray we have. That could work. It's awkward, but it works for our purposes. Bears at least need a reason to fuck you up most of the time. Minus the polar variety. Yeah. Moose do it for the love of the game. Yeah. Have you seen the video of the filmmaker who put themselves in a clear bubble and filmed the polar bear, and the polar bear almost gets him? Have you seen that video? I find it interesting that they decided to do that. Because polar bears see humans as food, unlike other bears. 2 days ago, somebody in my chat called me Unc, so maybe I'm the new Uncle Pecos. Yes, I love that. That's so good. Embrace it. Embrace it. That's fantastic. Okay, we are going to create a very sad and simple kitchen. We want white. I love how I've created an entire, like, I'm just creating a new house down here. We want stark white, so ideally this one. And we don't want it looking good, you know? So let's see. Okay. I want to add a sink. This would be the most annoying kitchen sink. Trying to get dishes under that faucet, like the spigot, be a nightmare. Ceramic farmer's sink. Probably just this one, I think. I actually think, and then we need a, do we have a white one in this one? Yes. That one there. Okay, but do we want it old or do we want it? Okay, I'm going to filter it by white again. Like, the oldness of that one, like, takes away the stark whiteness of it all. And I'm like, do I like the stark whiteness better? Ooh, that one has a light. Okay. Yeah, maybe that. Whoever flings the human the highest wins. Oh no. You want to die so if you'd want to die so bad, there are faster, less horrifying ways to do it, was my takeaway from that video. Yeah. Yes. If anyone has ever seen, there's a documentary about a guy who I highly do not recommend watching it, by the way. I cannot stress enough how highly I recommend not watching it. Please watch it. Only if you are prepared for it, because I legitimately, and I'm not saying this as a joke in any way, shape, or form, I legitimately got PTSD from watching it. But there is a documentary about a guy who is mentally unwell and was obsessed with bears to the point where he didn't have the ability to understand that. I don't know how best to say it. He was unable to comprehend that bears are animals. I don't know how else to say it. That's not the best way to say it, but yeah, that documentary goes through the what a bear attack looks and feels like in detail. And so I take bears very seriously, even though there are other animals who want to mess you up more. I take bears very seriously ever since watching that documentary, because it messed me up. It was rough. It just even, I truly wish that I didn't have the knowledge that documentary gave me. Again, I do not recommend watching it unless you are fully prepared to live with that information. And just for context, I didn't watch it willingly. So if you're wondering, why did you watch it? It wasn't my choice. Was not my choice, and I would not have made the decision to watch it if it were just up to me. Okay. I think that's enough counter space for Sims to use to cook. I do believe. Do I need to, should I make this kitchen more grody? It is the one with the audio tape. Yes, Max, it is the one with the audio tape. Yeah, our only predator, as far as I'm aware, don't quote me on that. Biology was my worst subject. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there are other animals that do, but I don't think that it's not common. It's not common for animals to think, like, see human shape, think human food. Does that make sense? If you don't count ourselves. Oh no. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, does this kitchen need to be clean? Like, look very sterile? I feel like it makes sense to look sterile, actually. Because if you're living here for a very long time, you don't want anything like super old and grody or anything. I also kind of liked the range hood with the light. I went for the older looking one because it's a little bit more creepy. Where did that one go? Hold on. Wait, which one was it? I think it was a CC one. It wasn't that one, was it? No. Hello? This one. It was this one. Yeah. I kind of like that. It's a tragic story. I saw a YouTube video on that, not the documentary. Yeah. It is truly a very, very tragic and sad story. Again, one of the reasons I don't recommend it. I don't watch sad or tragic things typically. I like being happy, and I like building in The Sims. I can hear now, by the way. Hi again, everyone. Hello, Mags. Welcome. How's your day going? Oh my gosh, stream elements. I've Googled it. Polar bears, crocodiles, some tigers are all known to view humans as reasonable sources of food. Tigers make sense. Tigers make sense. I have also, there was a documentary on tigers and how they are becoming more and more dangerous in areas of the world where like urbanization is meeting with the tiger's natural habitat. And so tigers will just be wandering cities. They're there, but that makes sense. But polar bears are the only one that will actively hunt humans. Oh, that's exciting. That's fun for everyone. Fun for everyone involved. Oh, that's terrifying. Don't mess with bears, y'all. Again, they're beautiful, incredible creatures, important for our ecosystem, right? So there's nothing wrong with bears themselves. You just you have to be bear aware, as they say, right? I wonder if we are going to have 8 people in here. We should probably have 8 dining chairs, unless we want to make it wildly uncomfortable for everyone. But maybe, let's see how that works in here. All right. But imagine dining next to a bathroom. Yeah, I don't think I'm that kind of, yeah, I don't think I want to do this anymore. When I thought it was going to be out here, I thought it would be funny, but let's actually separate. Let's separate the bathroom from the kitchen. Because thinking about eating right next to a toilet threw me off a little bit. I'm thinking, you know what? No, I'm not that evil. Okay. We could make this room smaller now, though. Right? Yeah. And then just this room, this door, I should say. Actually, you know what? I kind of like the idea of this door. Yeah. Yep, I like that. And then the saucer light. That makes sense to me. Yeah. It's fine. Polar bears are far away, I say as I live in Canada. But you don't live in the part of Canada where polar bears are, though. At least as far as I know. All right. Oh, I was like, what was I going to add? I was going to add toilet paper, but do they need it? Sure. Let's do it. We can add a mirror. We'll be nice. We'll add a mirror. What is the most plain mirror we have? Why is my game doing that? I don't like that. Great wall mirror, if you say so. Yeah. Looks good to me. I have a friend who just moved to Kyoto, Japan, and they have signs in the street, watch out for hogs and bears, especially at night. Yeah, hogs are also incredibly dangerous. Yeah. Hogs can be really, really dangerous. I don't like talking about it, but I'm on the side that sharks are misunderstood. We're not part of their food chain. Shark attacks or accidents, if they were intentional, there wouldn't be survivors to tell the story. I agree. I'm a huge shark fan. I love sharks. Love sharks. Very, very much. I used to educate about sharks. Like that was one of my favorite classes to teach when I was an educator, was the shark class. But yeah, I agree. Sharks are, I mean, I feel like a lot of predatory animals in general are misunderstood. Snakes are misunderstood. Like people actively just like kill any snake that they see, not bothering to identify it. So yeah, there's a lot of predatory animals that are misunderstood, which is why I felt like the education that I was doing was so important, because if young people know the facts that they need to know in order to keep themselves safe, but also to protect our ecosystem, then that's a huge win. So yeah, let's do that one. That one's the closest to the white. We could also, yeah, I think the white one. It's fine. Also, just comparing the number of shark accidents with the amount of sharks that are killed yearly tells a lot about this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also like shark fishing is very popular, but a lot of sharks don't survive getting fished, even if it is a catch and release situation, because they are quite sensitive to their gills are quite sensitive. So if their gills get torn up during honestly, just they are sensitive in general. So they even if they are released, often die within 24 hours after they're caught. So that's another thing. Okay. In a kitchen, we need a sink, we need an oven. They don't need a dishwasher. They've got places to eat. They have a bathroom. They have a place to grow their food. They have a pantry. I should probably organize this pantry a little bit. Let's see. How can I best do this is my question. It's such a huge shelf. Actually, do I have any? Yeah, that's the only thing that I have. All right. I'm gonna have to scooch it way over, I think. Here. We can probably change the colors of these too. Just to make it a little bit more realistic, I guess. Is that close enough? I'm not sure. Here we go. Yeah. Let's put, I just want to put a whole bunch of these. Hold on. Nope. There we go. Oops. Nope. Ah. There we go. No. It's hard to keep everything straight. Hold on, let's see. That is true. I am not in the Arctic Circle, thankfully. Just moose country. Fair. Shout out to hammerhead sharks. I freaking love hammerhead sharks. They're so cool. Their flat heads and how they basically use them as like a metal detector. They use their like sharks have these organs on their snout called the ampullae of Lorenzini, and they basically use them as metal detectors for finding fish that are buried in the sand. And they also have like the hammerheads in particular have really incredibly flexible necks too, so they can like they'll like be above the sand and they'll be scanning, and as they get closer and closer to the fish that's buried under the sand, they can like go in these crazy circles and hone in on exactly where it is, and then they'll bury their head in the sand to grab it. It's so cool. So cool. I love them so much. I love them so much. Okay. I know that this is supposed to be like uncanny, but also I do want to make it kind of pretty. So I'm trying to, you know, organize these kind of nice, you know? Yeah. And then I'm going to add, maybe I should scooch these forward though. I don't know. Yeah, I think I will. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll add another 3 here. You're more likely to get crushed by a vending machine than bitten by a shark. Yep, and I hear so much BS from people trying to counter this, so I usually keep it to myself in order to avoid the stress. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, like I think that a lot of people don't want to know the facts. They don't want to know what is true and what isn't. A lot of people live for the drama of it all, or there are people who have had someone they knew, or they have some type of trauma related to these animals that we don't know, right? And so I try to be as respectful as possible when people are you know, describing their fears, but I also try and educate, but sometimes people aren't in the place where they want to be educated. And you can't educate people who don't want to be educated. That's just the way it is. Just like you can't change people who don't want to be changed, who don't want to change. You can't educate people who don't want to be educated. Some people are determined to be misinformed, and we don't know the reason, you know, we don't know what their reason is for it. So I try and be as respectful as possible, but I also try and avoid the spread of misinformation by stating the facts that I know, and that's all I can do as someone who does truly value education and who was an educator for a really long time. This, I just feel like, is my duty as a person to make sure that misinformation isn't spread. Science communication is so important. All right, I am going to add one more here. Oopsie. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here. Yes. There we go. All right, and let's change the colors of some of these. They don't have to be matching. They can just be whatever. Maybe we do the white lids though. Maybe we just do the different versions of the white one, because we do want everything to be, oh, wrong one. There we go. That's good, right? And then we want stuff at the bottom probably, but I'm thinking maybe like baskets or something would be, oh, this would be best down there. So we need to kill all vending machines then. I'm still salty. A vending machine in Hawaii took a $5 from me 15 years ago. No, that sucks. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I did work at a place where we had vending machines, and someone came up and they were like, the machine didn't return my card. And we were like, the machine shouldn't take your card to begin with. So we went over and asked what had happened, and he had put his credit card into the money slot of the vending machine. And I was like, yeah, that's not an easy fix for us because we don't manage the vending machine. So you're going to have to wait until the maintenance person comes to handle this. And they were really rude to me at first, but I just kept that smile on my face. I was like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Like, I know that this is really a really frustrating situation, but we really don't have control over, like, we can't open it. We don't even have the keys for it. I'm so sorry. And they ended up being nice towards the end, but somebody else witnessed them being mean and they were like, I can't believe they were blaming you for this mistake that they made. I was like, it's part of the job. So that's my vending machine story. I'm going to head out for now, but have a good rest of stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Frustration. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Oh, hold on. That's so cool. I agree. Hello, Winter. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm still catching up with chat. I was kind of rambling to myself as I was decorating. Welcome in. Welcome in. They are the ones buying shark babies to eat. How convenient. Oh, that's sad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're working on our creepy bunker. Working on our little pantry area, which, should I move the pantry area to the kitchen? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's right next to it, so that's fine. Living the vida loca. Wait, I finally own the Bonsley. What's a Bonsley? What is a Bonsley? I need to know. I'm good. I'm currently grinding shrines in Zelda Breath of... Ooh, nice. Grinding shrines. That's a good way to put it. Beware Bonsley combo about to go crazy. I don't know what this is. Kind of unrelated, but I just had this thought. Isn't it mind-blowing that there are sharks like the Greenland sharks or whatever that they are called that lived up to 100 plus years? Absolutely. It's so crazy. It's so crazy to think that there are really any animals out there, but especially the Greenland shark. The Greenland shark lives so deep in the ocean, and they're just down there living their best lives. I think they don't reach sexual maturity until, oh, I can't remember. It's something ridiculous, like 20 years or something like that. I feel like it's probably longer than 20 years. But Greenland sharks are so freaking cool. They're just living deep in the ocean, older than any human alive, chilling, living their best freaking life. So cool. Ooh, I've never actually played a Zelda game. Zelda is my favorite franchise. Highly recommend if you like puzzle type games with story. Highly recommend. Obviously no pressure, but they're great games in my opinion. I'm very biased though. IDK, if we can show you the Bonsley. Okay. It's concerning. Wait, Bonsley is concerning? It's a Pokemon card, but he's in a suggestive position. On purpose? Or... like, is this an official Pokemon card? I'm curious now. Hello, Lexi. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome. 150 years till sexual maturity. Gotcha. Okay. See? Is it really 150 years till sexual maturity? That feels like way too much. That's crazy. Did a Google search and it said that they do not reach sexual maturity until 150 years. Okay, IDK how accurate this is because it's actually an insane number to even process. It is! Imagine. They're in their teens for like 70 years probably. Imagine that. That sounds awful. It's an official card. Okay, so did they put it in a suggestive position on purpose? Or is it just like, are they trolling? I feel like I need to see this card. Oh! Not Bonsley showing whole. That's incredible. Truly incredible. Hold on. We're back. Nope, we're not back. Hold on. We're back. There we go. Showing whole is crazy. I sent my concerning page to the gallery chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got Freddy Fazbear up here. Who is this? Ends peepee up. That is hilarious. That's so good. Not a thing going on up there. Sorry, I'm looking at pet pics now. All right, I gotta log in. That's crazy. Clip that. Feel free to clip anything. It helps me out actually when y'all clip stuff. So if you think something is funny or entertaining, feel free to clip it. It saves me work. Showing hole is crazy. I need to stop saying that. All right. Baskets. Do we have any like baskets that look like storage that you would put down here? I can't have them looking fun though. Like they have to be very plain. Oh, we can have laundry baskets back here actually. Let's see. Thank you for the clip. Oh my god. No, I kind of like them here. All right. Maybe we put 2 more gnomes down here. What are the most unhinged looking gnomes? The ghost gnome? Yeah, ghost gnome goes there. So that's 3 gnomes. We need 2 more. Had to be done. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to go back and look. Happy gnome. Yes. This guy watching you in the shower. Yep, that's what's happening. Is that too creepy? Is this too creepy, chat? Is this too unhinged? Okay, that's 4. And 1 more. The gnome is a peeping Tom, exactly. Max, what are you doing? What's happening? Can never be too unhinged. That's fair. Sorry? What do you mean? What have you done? What are you apologizing for? It's a command now. Bruh. People are gonna come in, they're gonna be new. Someone's gonna put that in the chat just to troll, and then we're gonna have to live with the consequences. Oh my god. It will be very funny though. That's really funny. This is gonna be an Easter egg for future viewers / followers. Yep, exactly. I think it will be. All right, we need one last gnome, and I'm feeling, oh wait, but we have a gnome here already. Okay, we have a gnome here, here, here. Do we have one in the kitchen? We should have one in the kitchen, actually. We need a gnome in the kitchen. But I just really want it to be like an unhinged gnome, you know? Like this is very cute, right? This isn't unhinged enough for this space. Happy gnome-iversary. We've got the alien gnome already. This is too happy for this space. We were talking about how creepy bears are. Not creepy, scary. Creepy was not the right word for that. You know what? Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and then, oh, hold on. Oh, I was hoping I could put it on top of the cabinets, but it looks like it won't let me unless I move the cabinet. Let's see. Yep. All right, I'm just going to put it right here. Just the tiniest little gnome. All right, I've added 5 gnomes. That checks off. Add 5 gnomes to the lot. So that's another thing. Okay. Y'all, do I have everything I need for a bunker? Like, does this feel good to you? What is missing? Oh, we were going to do the baskets. I don't think we have any baskets, so I don't exactly know what to do down here. We can add, should we do like a stool? Hold on. What am I missing? What do you mean? Maybe this one? Yeah. That looks good. We've got this little exercise area, and maybe this would be where they check your vitals and make sure that you're still healthy. There's nothing in this corner right now. We could move the door over and just but I kind of like the door where it was. We have a pantry area. There's nothing on the bottom shelf, but I guess we could go into clutter maybe. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. Great. Help chat, right? Not me. I can remove it, but it's something they do in other channels. No, I think it's hilarious. I do genuinely think it's hilarious. I think that's great. I cannot wait to go back and see it because, like, I know what I said, but as I'm living in my own body, I don't know what it looks like from the outside until I watch myself on video, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. Okay, let's do decorations. We're going to do clutter and see. Oh, we could put everyone's plates and stuff here. Maybe this is where they store all their plates. Oh, but let's see. We could just put like a bunch of apples. That works, I guess. Shabby chic kitchen bread box. Does it come in a different color? It comes in white. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, this gnome is gonna have to move. Or, well, really, we're gonna have to move everything. That's what's gonna happen. Precious memories, fridge, magnets, maybe a teacup. Ooh, we could add some artwork to the walls that maybe makes it feel, again, a little bit unhinged. Oh, there we go. There's some, I kind of like that too. All right, we'll move stuff around. Don't you worry. Yeah, I kind of like that pot too. It's funny that this is not in the kitchen, but I think that just makes it more uncomfortable because they have to take all of this and move it over to the kitchen whenever they want to use it. Thank you so much for the posture check, Plum. How are you? Welcome in. Make it hold a crystal. Oh, shoot. Make what hold a crystal? I will do it, but tell me what. It was a great moment. Streamer. Not, what was his name? Bagsley? What's his name? Is it Bagsley? What I'm trying to say is not streamer, not Pokemon showing whole. Mags, it was a great moment. The bear gnome. Oh, okay. Holding a crystal. Dang, I'm way behind. Crystal, 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 crystal. Rock? What are they called? This? Why are we having it hold a crystal? I'm just doing it without question. Where? Oh my god. Well, that's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Make this real small. Bondsley, there we go. Bagsley. I'm sure that's a thing too somewhere. Not sure if I can have it holding it, but it can be next to the crystal. My back won't stop hurting, but I'm all right, thank you. I'm so sorry. Back pain sucks. I'm sorry you're in pain. What have you been up to? Anything going on? Any news? Anything exciting happening in your life? Put this on this side, put this on this side. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna put the ghost right next to it. And then I think that everything else is fine. Yeah, that looks good, right? And then what can we put up at the top? Oh, I was thinking cocaine bear. That would be terrifying. Oh no, we need white crystals for that then. What would I call that? Powder. White powder. Searching The Sims 4 for white powder. It feels like I'm sat like a croissant, even though I'm not. No life, be lifing. Not appropriate for stream. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sending you all of the good vibes. Can we get some good vibes, some hearts, some hugs, all of the lovely things in the chat for Plum, please? Oh, I lied. Actually, I passed my module for uni. Yay! That's so awesome. That's awesome. Do we have a congratulations command? Do we? I know we have a good luck command. I'm just gonna try a couple things. Can I spell congratulations? How do I? You know what? I can't spell congratulations, so I'm not gonna try it. We need to add a congrats command, I feel like. But congratulations, that's awesome. If I go quiet, I'm playing Fortnite. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy. We will be here. Okay. Yay! Thank you for playing. Yay, Breakos. Decorations. Anything else? You know what? Let's do show all. I don't think we want plants. Ooh, like this box. Maybe it's a little too homey. Homey in the American sense. No. Yes. No, it's homely. Homely homely means different things depending on where you are. All right. Let's do paintings, posters, decor, and we're looking for, again, a little creepy, a little I don't want to be here kind of vibes. We could add a light switch here. Sure, why not? Hey, thank you so much, Mags. Do we have And thank you for writing it as congrats because I wouldn't have been able to spell the other one. I'm sure I can spell it, but my brain in like stream mode is like doesn't work as well. You know what? I kind of like it where it originally placed it. That's fine. All right. Analog radio. Oh, that's a good one. We have this. So maybe we do this on these tables. That could be, we just have it kind of centered in the room, right? Oops, shoot. Nope, stop. Yeah, so that everyone can hear it. That's good. That's good. That's a good idea. The message can be better, but I don't have anything in mind. That's fair. That's fair. I'll brainstorm. I'll see what I can think of. But for now, that's perfect. Okay. Radio. We could do like alarm, like an alarm clock. We should probably do this. The fire alarm in here. And then this is the burglar alarm. We can put that as like, as if it's security. Because, you know, you don't want the zombies getting in here. And we could do one of these guys. Should we do one on every... Would it be overkill to do one on every... Probably, but that's kind of the vibe, isn't it? We won't put one on that middle one because of the stereo, but let's do... I kind of like that. It's a little unhinged. What else? We could do a fan. Yeah, we could do this in the bedroom. Do we want to give them TVs? Probably not, right? Robot vacuum? Nah. What else? Let's see. Comfort, surfaces, plumbing. Oh, you know what? We should probably do a bookshelf. That would be good. Actually, maybe we do... Oh, can we not put anything up top? Hold on. No? Should we put the books up here? It's not a bunker without a radio telling you to duck and cover. Very true. That's very true. Yeah, no, that was a really good thought. Okay, I think we need a bookshelf. What is the... I don't know. I don't want anything with decor on it. That's my main thing. So that's why I'm like, oh, maybe we should just put it up here. Okay, you know what? Let's filter it by white. Maybe that'll help us. I guess we could do something like this. But I don't know, these books almost feel like they belong on the top of this thing. So I'm going to try and get these to the right height and put them, oh shoot, hold on. Put them up here. Um, and then, does that work? No, dang it, they're floating. Nope, 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 nope. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Hold on. Ah! I gotta pull this out more. I'll get there eventually. Is it there? And then 0, 0. No. I've got this. There we go. Okay. We could have like this and this and this, maybe. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really make sense that all the books would be white, but I don't know. We're going with the theme here. Oops, way too high. Put that there. And then where's the next one? Here. Oops. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Needs to be higher. Right? Yes. Okay. Great. And then this last bit. Here. And then move this. And then put this. Ah, come on. Right? Oh, shoot. It's just too high. And then I kind of want to do, hold on, maybe a statue. Oh, we do need to put a cat item. So let's put the cat up there. Hold on. Do we have another cat? No. I found soup. Should we put Soupy in the should we put Soupy in the bunker? Is that too mean? I feel like that's mean to Soupy. What do you think? Or is it that Soupy is now the queen of the bunker? She would somehow get down there. That's fair. So we like it? Yeah. There she is. What about one of those retro cuckoo clocks with the cat eyes bouncing back and forth? Oh my gosh, do we have one of those? We do not. But that would be really good. Perfect. Ah! Okay, great. I love that. That is fantastic. All right. More of the, we're looking for, you know, creepy paintings. Decorations. We'll do this. We're going to filter it by white and clear vision glass black backsplash tile. Oh, ooh, the tragic clown would be a great one to put in here. Maybe the tragic clown is the first thing you see as you enter. So creepy. I hate this painting so much. We also have some black and white paintings, kind of a little, I don't know, like you don't get to have color. It almost feels like the entire room is black and white a little bit. We could have this butterfly painting. It's as if they're trying to like cheer you up. Feels a little creepy. Do we want that here? Yeah. Okay, what else? Little Stinker would end up in the sealed bunker. Oh, soup. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I mean, like, if anyone would, a cat would, right? I think that this one is actually a little too nice. This one feels a little like that's what I'm looking for, is like a dystopian feeling. This lighthouse, that gives dystopian a little bit. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. Yeah. Wall decorations. Ooh, we could do pipes. That would be appropriate for this. Where do we want the pipes though? They don't really make sense there. Maybe here. Should we do this? Yeah, I kind of like that. We can remove this light now though. There we go. Yeah. Not the tragic clown. Imagine you walk into your bedroom, you're like, la da di da. That's the first thing you see. Dun 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 dun. Black and white Zelda rug. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Impenetrable security gate. We already have that. Okay. Rug. It's not showing up when I have it filtered to white. So let's see. Where is that rug? Where is that rug? Hold on. Let me filter by green real quick, because I know it comes in a green. There it is. It doesn't come in black and white. It only comes in like pink, purple, more orange, red, and green, and then a green color. Shoot. However, do we feel like rugs are a little too cozy though? Like if we were to look at rugs, would that be a little too cozy? Because I feel like that makes a space more comfortable, and we are going for uncomfortable. Island magic rug. That feels a little dystopian. Maybe we do that. An island magic rug, just right in the middle where no one can enjoy it. That's too vibrant for the bunker. Exactly. End of match. If you like the bunker concept, try the asylum challenge. Asylum challenge might be a little too real for me. What is the asylum challenge? I actually don't know anything about it. I mean, a Zelda rug with all the color drained from it would feel. I agree. If we had it, I feel like I would have gone for it. Probably no fireplace. I mean, we could do like a wood burning stove. But where? I don't think we have the space for it. Never mind. Window coverings. Be really funny to put a fake window or a window into the ground. Oh, we can also do a... We could also do like a full body mirror over here. Just like a really simple one. Oopsie. Ah, stop. Why is it so high up? Who is this tall? Who is this tall? Sims? That doesn't make any sense to me. We can add a mirror to each side, maybe? Yeah. Isn't that just doing a Sims build with chat? Fair. That's very fair. Okay. I feel like we might be good. Appliances. Oh, you know what? We should probably add some appliances to the kitchen. We should probably add at least a microwave, no? The food annihilator. Does it not go at an angle? Yeah, let's do that. All right. Oh, trash can. We do need a trash can. I'll do this. And then maybe they just store all of their garbage out here. I know they're not going to be able to access this. Don't come at me. I understand that, but it's funny. So we're going to put that garbage can right there. That is their outdoors. We could put a water heater here, but I don't know. Yeah. Appliances, storage, off the grid. I don't think they need... I mean, it would have been... If I had had the foresight, I would have made it off the grid. Or made the stuff down here off the grid, but it's fine. I think we're good. If you think that we're missing anything, speak now or forever hold your peace. Congratulations, username. You get all the shimmers from the Glimmers community. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's very sweet. Let me copy that. And we'll paste it into some place that I can remember. There we go. That is very cute. Thank you, Plum. A duck. Okay. Tell me more. Where do you want the duck? I put the link to the Asylum challenge in your Sims 4 Discord forum. Okay, perfect. I will read up on it when we're off stream. Oh my god. I have something in my eye. A duck. There. Bracos. A duck for you. Does this appease the Bracos? The Asylum challenge is multi-household, but not generational. It's basically a weird rags to riches. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'd heard of it before. I'm gonna put something else right here just to have. Yeah, that feels good to me. And then here are my crystals. Can we filter this by white and my crystals show up? If we want cocaine bear? I guess not. Shoot. All right. Okay. I think that our bunker is done. It feels appropriately creepy, appropriately too empty, but also too full. What do y'all think of the rug? Should I second guess myself every time. I don't know. The fact that it doesn't have color feels creepy to me, but yeah, I feel good about it. Not the act rules, but if you have 8 Sims, you can only have 5 beds, 4 chairs, 2 toilets kind of thing. Oh, okay. That sounds annoying as hell. That sounds like it would be a nightmare to play with. That's really funny. Okay. Yeah, let's call the bunker done. We're going to check it off the list. Now we are going to head to making a black themed room with all bunny items. I might have to be a little bit flexible with this one because the bunny items might not be black. So we're going to be a little bit flexible with that. But I think that it would be really fun to do an office with that theme. Make it a very serious looking office and just have bunny items. So let's filter this by black. But you finish it quite quickly because it was written years ago, so there's ways to help it now. Oh, gotcha. Depending on what packs you own. Got it. So there's some new hacks. All right. All black. I wonder if we do. We have black wood paneling. Okay. Now this was a collab suggestion. I can still put furniture in this room, right? Like the furniture, does the furniture also have to be bunny themed is my question. Or can I put like a normal desk chair, but then find a bunny themed item and put the bunny in the desk chair? Oops, shoot. I am hating this. This is not fun for me. I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. Rabbit. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look through. I should have been saving bunny items. My god. Hold on. All right. How do we want to do this? Decorations. Only 2 toilets. This challenge hasn't met us. Yep, that's true. We do like our toilets here, apparently. Just gotta pop to the auto shop to pick up Soup's mom's car. I shall return. Okay, sounds good. Drive safe. I am going to look through. Nope. How do I do this? How do I make this bigger? Nope. Okay. Well, I know the Mac shortcut, but it doesn't work on PC. So, chat, be looking out for bunny items. If I miss anything, let me know. I am going to scroll through this and look for bunny. And if you know the name of a bunny item, let me know. We've got cats and dogs. Does this have a bunny? No, it's a hamster. This is a bunny. And it's Winterfest themed. Let's see. It's like you press it's either tab or the one above it to like expand this, make it bigger so you can see it all easier. We could put Vanny in the bunker. We just create Vanny in The Sims 4. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. Oh, baby bunny. All right. We've got 2 bunny items. Bunny totem. Oh, better than bunny. Another bunny item. There's a bunch of decals. I gotta look closely. F1. It was not. It was not F1. I think I did that wrong though. Nope, I didn't. It wasn't F1. No, you're good. It's saved, right? Oh, it did. Okay. I'm gonna save real quick. I was like, when was the last time I saved? We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. We were in all. Maybe not F1. Rune, thank you so much for redeeming a suggest a new command /redeem. What would you like us to add? I come in peace. You're good, Plum. Can you imagine like subtly sabotaging someone by being like, yeah, this is the shortcut, and then you just mess up their entire save? That would be really messed up. But in a comedy, it'd be very funny. But no, you're good. I know you did not have bad intentions. Oh. Oh my god. Almost coughed into the mic. Bunny. I suggest a I'm still alive redeem. Ooh, that's good. Okay. I like that. Mags, do you mind putting that into the either to-do list or mod chat? Just to remind me to do that later. Thank you. Okay. I haven't seen Bunny. New song. I just made it up. That's a bunny. That's a bunny. Everybody gets a bunny. Okay. If you're just coming in, we're looking for bunny items. So if you see one and I scroll past it, let me know. Because this room's theme is an all-black room with only bunny items. So that is what we're doing. And I searched rabbit and bunny in the search bar, and it didn't help. Nothing came up. So we're doing this manually. Kangaroos are like giant bunnies, giant aggressive bunnies, right? No. Oh, do we have a bunny carpet anywhere? Hold on. Oof. Hold on. Turtle, tiger, plane, ladybug, turtle, frog, and like calico. Nope. All right. That would have been really cool if we had a bunny rug. Oh, you know what? Actually, I bet you the cottage living rug has some bunnies in it. Yes, it does. This one has some bunnies in it. Yay! Okay, okay, great. But does it have a black one with bunnies? It's not black, but we can do bunny items. Like I said, we're going to have to be a little loose with it because not all bunny items will come in a black swatch. What is this? Interesting. Is there one with a bunny? No. Okay. Alt F4, I promise. Hmm. You know what? I think I'll add the I'm alive command now. Give me just 1 second. I will do that. So it should be pretty easy. I might regret saying that out loud, but we'll see. Hold on. Okay. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Here we go. All right, we want an I'm alive. I'm alive. Amen. I'm alive. I think 200 is good for that redeem, right? All right. Cooldown, redemption cooldown. Okay. Hold on, let me change the color of it. That didn't make any sense to do, and I didn't realize it until afterwards, so it's fine. Yep, there we go. All right. We now have that command. What is this? What is this clip? Oh. Oh. I didn't realize my face did that. I did not realize my face did that when that happened. That was just my genuine reaction. That's really funny. I'll watch it in full later. But I was like, wait, what happened? What did we just clip? Oh my god, that's really funny. Hey, it works. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hold on. No, okay. There's probably some paintings and stuff that also... Oh, the freezer bunnies. We're going to put the entire freezer bunny collection in here. There's probably a painting that has a bunny on it too, so we'll check that next. More freezer bunnies. I don't know what the difference... Oh, I guess someone's glow in the dark. All right. I don't think that there are any... Oh, hold on. Okay. I did look through everything though already. Is there... No, cats, dogs. I can't believe that searching for Bunny didn't work. Bunny. Okay, show me the bunny. Oh, that's the roof topper. Okay. Bunny. Oh, this is a books with bunny ends. Okay. I just didn't do it correctly, y'all. It's fully on me. That's my fault. Okay, so we have that one. Bunny totem. We have that one too. Freezer bunny blues. Ooh, a bunny guitar. Bunny. Better than bunny decal. We have that one. Bunny. Baby bunny nursery art. We have that one. Bunny buddy. Oh, we don't have that one. I don't like that one as much. That one creeps me out. I'm not a fan. Would you believe? We do have that one. Okay. Rabbit. The rabbit's hat. Okay, that one doesn't really have a bunny. I guess it is rabbit themed, but I don't know. No, it's fine. Little wabbit. Oh, a topiary. Rabbit. Wild rabbit home. I don't think we need a wild rabbit home inside. We also don't need a topiary inside, and we do have a topiary already. Okay, so let's kind of arrange these items and see what we can do with them. Oh, nice. Okay, great. I do want, actually, let's put the creepy rabbit in this chair. Oh, hold on. Quick question, was Tomato's request for cadet forehead kisses at the start of stream done? It has not been done. She has not moved from her napping spot, so I have not given her forehead kisses yet. Late again, haha. When you sang Bunny, I fully appreciated you start going into Bonita. Did I? I was fully doing it. Did I? I just kind of start singing and don't pay attention, which isn't great. The one that creeps you out belongs in the bunker. You know what? That's true. Should we do that? Hold on, let's copy it. Let's put it in the bunker. Where do we want it in the bunker? You know what? I'm thinking directly in the middle of the tables, watching you eat might be good. You kept singing bunny, bunny, bunny. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Into Bonita. Bonita. Boricua. Different song. Demon bunny. Yes, exactly. I mean, it's not just me, right? That's kind of a horrifying bunny, right? All right, let's get this bunny into its proper place, which is right here. Yep. Okay, and then we have the guitar. Break time. All right. Thank you so much, Plum, for redeeming break time. We are going to take a quick break. If you need to grab a snack, grab your meds, grab a buddy, grab a drink, grab some water, do what you need to do, take a stretch break, self-care or break, but your uptime suggests you're due. I am due. I did fully blow through my break time earlier. Break has been summoned. Just don't grab your bunny's meds. Exactly. I would highly not recommend doing that. Okay, let's save here. Put a W in the chat if you want to play some words on stream during our break, so that I know people are ready. All right, we've got some W's. Let me get words on stream pulled up. We'll take a quick break. But just because I have words on stream up doesn't mean that you cannot take a break yourself. So do what you need to do. Remember to take care of yourself. You are the most important person in your life. Take care of you. All right. Let me get that switched over. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sure you did fantastic, though. Y'all did great. Anyone grab a snack or a drink while we were on break? I only typed down gaying because it was almost spelled like that on screen. Gaying. The process of gaying. When you become progressively more gay. That's really funny. All right, what matches this room the best? Probably the red. Ooh, red bunnies. All right, let's see. We can put these bunnies here. Maybe. Actually, let's put these bunnies here. Yeah. I'm trying to get it to match the room as much as possible. This guy comes in a different color. Let's just make him brown. We can do this guy over here, maybe. This can be our Winterfest decor. Does it come in a different color too, or no? It does. Oh. Oh, okay. We can actually do different bunnies. Oh, cute. Maybe that one. Let's see. Oh my gosh, gay bunnies! I didn't know they had gay bunnies. Oh, so cute. I kind of like this one because then we can keep it as our Winterfest decor. Maybe we put it over here. I don't know. Lots of the same letters. Oh, that's a nightmare. I don't have too many brain cells left today. I apologize. I feel that. I had my gaying in my 20s. I think same. Yeah, 3-letter N's, and I knew B was the odd one out. Oh, that's a nightmare. That's our house's name, Nina. But with 2 N's. Wait. Hey, ignore what I just said. I also don't have any brain cells left. Oh, you're off center, my guy. Let's put you on center. Let's get you a computer too. What would an evil overlord bunny use as their computer? Oh no, did words on stream not go well? It did not. Well, it went well until the last level, apparently. I know there's a good joke to that. Oh, wait, why is the bunny from Hoodwinked in this mansion? Is that what you mean, like this one? Oh, it's actually less creepy when it's not pink. The pink one is creepy. Information. You know what? Should we do this? Yeah, that feels correct. The evil bunny foot hoodwinked. Yes, gotcha. Yeah. We also put it in the bunker because it is too creepy to not put down there. That is such a cursed film. I've never watched it, but probably not my thing. Cinema. Okay. But yeah, I feel like this is an appropriate computer for an evil bunny. Let's put these up here. Yes, absolutely. And then we can put this. Can we put this up here? Hold on. Oh, does it not? It doesn't let me slot it into. Okay, hold on. What if I. No, hold on. Okay, higher. And to the left more. Higher. Okay, pull it forward a bit more. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, a little more to the left. Shoot, I lost my spot. Gosh darn it. Okay. This way? Hold on. Stop. Okay, more forward. No. Stop. Even more forward? That's crazy. Okay. And then... No. This is hard. It just needs to be like slightly. You know what? We're going to call that good enough. Hello, penguins. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How's your day going? We are currently working on a full black room with only bunny items. So we're trying to make that work as best as we can. Let me tell you, slotting something into that hole, hard. Maybe don't clip that. There we go. All right, we've got our bunny overlord sitting at the desk. And then let's see, does this one come in a darker color? It comes in like this color. I don't know if this one would fit into the slot in here unless we made it smaller. And then we need like a shelf. We need a shelf for all of our freezer bunnies. Let's find a like bookshelf that works for that. Not the exclamation point Bonsley. All I've got is Fedora and Hop, but they're both stretches, although HP is about as cursed as that bunny, so it works. Okay, there we go. The T. Soupy has a habit that despite being well-loved and fed, she always bolts into the hallway of our floor. Well, this time she took off running towards the elevator and actually made it inside. Oh my god, you should have just let her. You should have just let her ride to the next floor. See what she did. What are you going to do now, Soupy? What are you going to do now? What's your plan? Now that you've escaped. Don't tell that to Bonsley. Perfect timing. I gotta log in at work for the end of stream. Chat is open. Audio is on. Okay, sounds good, Mags. Good luck. Apologies, I was bribing her with treats. Oh my gosh, that's funny. It's all your fault. No, that's not black. Actually, let's filter it because we do need it to be black because that is the specific color of this room. No, that's 2. I want it to look sophisticated because this is an evil overlord bunny. So I want it to look sophisticated. Could we fit all of them up here? I don't think we could. Ugh, nothing slots into the middle? That sucks. All right, well, what if we just do... What if we put multiple of them? Yeah. What if we do that? Okay. We've got these two and then these two. Yeah, I like it. Does it make sense? No. That's kind of the point, isn't it? Oh, that doesn't go there. Okay, and now we have to fix this rug. Okay, what else goes in an office though? Same with my kittens, haven't reached the elevator yet. Well, that's good. That's good. Silly cats. Yeah, my cat does the same thing. But like when she gets a taste of freedom, it's hard for her to not have it anymore, if that makes sense. I think I want a floor lamp. So let's go here. Let's go to lighting. Ooh. And then we do need it to be black. Actually, hold on. What do I want there? We do have to have a cat item, and we already have a Winterfest item in this room. Ooh. Probably not exactly the vibe of this place, but I'm thinking, what was the one that I saw earlier that I was going to do? We do this. Oh, you know what? Maybe we actually do make this like a reading nook. Hold on. Let's do like a little black, like, love seat situation here. Does this feel... No. I want it to be something, again, like... Is this the right vibe? Sure, why not? And then should we do this on this side instead? Kind of like that it was filling that space though. Okay. I feel like this wall is also empty. The only thing filling it is the tiny little bunnies, which actually I think I'm going to make even tinier and put on this wall. And then we can put something here. In this type of... Oh, you know what? Actually, do we want... Instead of this one, do we want this one? Does that feel more like this evil bunnies vibe? Like this bunny's goal is for bunnies to overtake the entire universe. That's definitely this bunny's goal. Maybe we move... Hold on. Maybe I move these shelves out. I think that might be the move. And then... Hold on. This goes here, and then this goes here. Maybe? Okay. Ubuntu. I don't know that reference. I feel dumb for not thinking of that one. If it makes you feel better, I don't understand it. What's the reference? What's the story there? Tell me more. I don't know if I like this color. I feel like the color is throwing me off of that one. I guess there's more brown around, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Ubuntu is a Linux distro. I don't understand any of that sentence, and I know I probably should, but I don't. Which I used for a good 12 plus years, so like I should have gotten that earlier. That sentence sounds barely English. I have a feeling it's a computer thing, maybe? Ooh, actually, maybe this, maybe this. I don't know. That feels too gothic. I think I might be overthinking everything. But like, which chair feels the most evil? I don't know. This bunny has collected bunny items from everywhere for years. Doesn't matter where they're from. He just collected them. And so now he has compiled them in this room. That's my story. Oh, I was going to say, I feel like a bunny like this would have a bar. Like one of those, like, you know, little bars in the corner type of thing. Something like this. But it would have real drinks. It wouldn't have like, it would have like hard liquor, not wine and stuff, you know? But unfortunately, this is a wine bar on here. Is there anything we can use to pretend? Thank you for redeeming Give the Mods a Cookie Tomato. Hey, thank you for redeeming Give the Mods a Cookie Rula. All the cookies for Mags. Hold on. Linux is an operating system like Windows. Yes. It's an open source operating system. Ubuntu is look, listen to everyone coming in. Is an operating system such as Linux, and Windows. A modded version of Linux in gaming terms. Oh, okay. Jinx Yomi Cokes. Maybe Mags will share a cookie with you. Thank you for redeeming self-care, Breakos. Give me a cookie. For you. For Breakos. Anyone, if you need self-care, go ahead and do it. I'm going to drink more water because I know I'm dehydrated. As a fact. You have to become a mod first. I have too many cookies. Here, half for you and half for you. 30 for me. Yes, exactly. As should be done. Okay, wine. Resting wine. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do, I guess this bunny is going to be a very classy bunny and is going to be super into wine. Even though I would prefer this bunny to have whiskey. Oh, and then we can put this up here. Perfect. Okay. What? I guess that is the best color for it. I feel like it needs to be smaller. Ooh, smaller. There we go. Perfect. All right. What else does an office need? Maybe speakers? Well, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe these. To make, maybe not. This is so big. Yeah, I'm gonna put speakers there. I've been sitting here for 6 hours sorting through over 1,000 deviations. Need more than a bloody cookie. Oh no. Wait, what are deviations? Tell me more. Pick number 666 in honor of the demon bunny. True. Oops. Okay, I'll give you another half. And geez, 1,000. I don't know what that means. What are deviations? Okay. I feel like there should be, oh, you know what? No, I feel like we probably need that one. Do we need that? Yeah, we probably need that one over there. Or do we want to put this here and make it bigger? That makes more sense to me, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. We do need something for this wall back here, but I have run out of bunny-themed items. Okay, maybe we'll go into the paintings and just find something that's bunny adjacent? Or just evil world domination adjacent? Give a mod a spa day. Me neither, but 1,000 is a big number. Very true. I don't have a demon bunny, but I do have a dark rebel fetch-a-lot bunny. What is it? From where? A dark rebel fetch-a-lot bunny. What is this? Baba. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that I could use here. Maybe oh, this is Freezer Bunny. So maybe we do it there. Yeah, okay. I think. All right, chat, you need to tell me, is this good for the office? For the black themed room with all bunny items? Does this work? Are we missing anything? Do we need to add anything? Let me know. Sent a pic in game chat and Discord. Let me see. Let me see. This is a deviation, one of many different types from my game once human. Oh my god! Wait, I love it. It's so cute. Oh, that's really cute. I want to make it. Obviously not sell it, just for me. Don't steal other people's art. Let me know. I have that song stuck in my head all of the time. It's so bad. I don't know what to answer about the bunny things. Okay, I think we're okay. If you disagree, let me know. But I think we are okay. So that means that the only things that we have left to do are add a wishing well, the cat room, and add a chimney. And that's it. I'm wondering. Okay, I think I'm going to add the little items, and then we might have to come back and add a cat room as the last thing. So maybe since we still have one more room left, the next time we can add the cat room, and then we can just decorate all the other rooms like normal, because we still have a lot of empty rooms. So we can just do the cat room and then decorate all of the other rooms as normal so that we have a finished mansion rather than leaving it unfinished. So that will be what we do the next time, but I'm going to... We'll add the random items and we can start on the cat room, and then we'll do one more mansion build stream where we finish everything off. If that sounds good to y'all. I like it. Okay, good. Let's put like this. Is that a song? That sounds like a song. Although I have a few different fetch a lot bunnies. You can do different ones. They're very, well, the one I saw was very cute. Are these enough bunnies for Vanny? I hope so, because these are the only bunny items I have as far as I know. Vanny might be gaming / lurking / maybe sleeping. Okay. Yeah, let's add the items. So we need a wishing well. I'm thinking, what's a good spot for the wishing well? Maybe we can do a wishing well over here in this corner. Wishing well. Oops, jeez. All right. What color's the house? Okay, this actually matches okay. Yeah, kind of like the default. And then maybe we can add a little path, like a little, not an official path, but a little dirt path. Yeah, maybe that color, smaller, and make it a little bit softer. How do we want it? Like kind of wandering? Maybe a little bit softer. Maybe all the way soft. No? I don't like how dark that is. Maybe we do this instead. Yeah? Sure, why not? Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's do... I think I'm going to try and do... No, never mind. I'm going to leave it like that. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to put a dirt patch under it. There we go. There we go. That works. And then, okay, so wishing well, done. And we have to add a chimney. And if you haven't seen the top of this house, there are plenty of chimneys. I think... Where is a good place to add one? So we've basically used up all of the real estate. I think the only place that makes sense is right here. So let's... oops. There? Sure. And then on top of that, we can add another one. And then we can make it like that. And then we can copy this and we can put it. Hello? Here? And then we need to add a trim. And if only I remember what trim I added to that. How? Oh, you know what? Because I added, I guess I should add another set of walls on top actually. So, but I need to add half walls. And how tall were they? Maybe standard? Who knows? Let's find out together. They were not, but I'm going to leave it that height because I feel like it would be ridiculous to make it any taller. So let's grab this. And now... Oh, I'm going to have to make it taller. I am going to have to make it taller. That's okay. Maybe this tall. No, this tall? Probably. Okay. There we go. Does it have to be that tall though? I feel like since it's, okay, I changed my mind. Since it's on a lower floor, since theoretically this chimney is on a lower floor, I feel like I need to make it lower. So I am going to actually make the half walls. Oh, wait. I'm going to make these half walls. And then go up here. And then put this here. Oh, wait. Why is this here? Huh? There we go. Mhm. Now, does that look okay? I think so. All right. Fantastic. Welcome back from ads, everyone. All right, so that was the chimney. So then the last thing we have to work on is the cat room. Maybe let's pick the room that we're going to use for the cat room. We've got this kind of like entryway under the carport. We've got the dining room. We've got whatever the hell this room is. I never decided. I just kind of put things in here. Basement is full. We've got this area, which I thought maybe could be like a stage and a music area. We've got kind of this hallway space. And then that bathroom. None of those seem to fit cat room theme. So then the other options are the four bedrooms upstairs. There's three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 bedrooms upstairs. So we could make one of the bedrooms a cat room. Maybe this one. Maybe we make this the cat room. I think that that is a good plan. Realizing these windows are not close enough together. There we go. Yeah, we're going to make this the cat room. I like this idea. So let's go ahead and pull. Hold on. What kind of flooring do we need? That'll be the hallway flooring. Okay. Oh, there's the door. I was like, where's the door for this room? Got it. Okay. I don't know if I want the door on that side, actually. I think I want the door over here. And then obviously we want some cat trees. I don't have a color theme for this room, which I think is a first for us. So maybe we use a cat tree to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, chat, give me a number between 1 and 15. And that'll be the color scheme. If you want to look at this, this is what that means. So we're going left to right from top to bottom. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. All right. 2, 4, 7, between 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. No, you already voted 2. You don't get 2. Okay. If you have another preference for a number, put it in the chat and maybe we'll do a little poll. So far the numbers are 2, 4, or 7 that we would pick from. But if you want another one, speak now or forever hold your peace. What number cat tree should we use? 2, 4, and 7 are the options. Okay. We've got another 7, so 7's on the poll. All right, speak now. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to put up a poll for 1 minute. And you can pick between 2, 4, and 7. So just again, this is, we'll just put them out. 2. This is 4. And this is 7. All right, go ahead and get your votes in. 2, 4, and 7. And this will determine the color scheme of this entire room. All right. Got a few votes in. Get your votes in, get your votes in. Ba-dum-bum-bum. And if you don't see the poll, go ahead and refresh the go ahead and refresh the stream. 7 is in the poll, but 6 isn't. What a crime. You are only allowed 1 vote, Mags. You can't be greedy. It's justified. All right. Okay, 7 won with 6 votes. All right, perfect. We're going to go with 7. Perfect. All right, let's get this over here. All right, so that's going to determine the entire color scheme of this space. So that's where we'll start next time that we work on our mansion, probably next week. We'll make this entire room based around the color scheme of this. And then since this will be the last thing on our list to work on, we'll just keep on decorating the rest of the mansion. And if we want to be silly goofy with it, we can, and y'all can help me fill in the rest of it. And then we'll be done. We'll officially lay our mansion to rest. I can put it up on the gallery, but I did use a lot of CC. So just keep that in mind if you do use, if you do pull it up in the gallery, there's a lot of CC on here. So you might have to replace some things, but I think it'd be funny to put it in the gallery. It's a funny little build. It was so fun. It's been so fun to build. But I do want to fill it up before I put it in the gallery. It would be a bummer to leave some rooms empty. We gotta finish. We gotta commit. Yeah, it'll be good.